Hi, all. It's Rabbi Mike. I thought I'd reach out to you. Um, I am speaking from a very empty and lonely Temple, Israel. We have closed our doors to visitors and activities, as have many other organizations. And we are moving our services for the time being to live stream. So our first live stream Shabbat service will take place this Saturday at 10 a.m. And I will be up on the Bima. So I hope that you will join us electronically or virtually. The link will be given to you in the Thursday reminders, and we'll make sure that if you have any questions about technology or making sure that you can log on and see us, we'll take care of that as well. So we hope that you'll join us virtually for that Shabbat. And in the meantime, I wanted to reach out and let you all know that I'm thinking about all of you, those who are stuck at home, those who are working from home, those who are not able to work, those who have a house full of kids who are not in school, all the new challenges that our members are facing in these new and interesting times. Please know that my door is not physically open, but it is virtually open. So please feel free to send me an email or give me a call, and I'm happy to provide pastoral care over the phone or via email, whatever is more comfortable for you. And I really encourage all of you to connect with one another in that way, check up on one another. We should remember that all Jews are responsible for one another, that Talmudic idea. And so please, if you are aware of people who are in need, people who are suffering, people who are going through difficult financial times or, God forbid, suffering health issues, please let us know at Temple Israel so that we can reach out, but also reach out. There's a great power in community. As I speak about every Shabbat when we do Misha Berach, it's not just praying, it's also making sure that we know how much power that we have. And I thought I'd give you a couple little bit of Jewish wisdom for during this time. I've spoken about the concept of pikuach nefesh before, but this really is an important time to remember that. Pikuach nefesh is the rabbinic idea of preserving life, saving a life, or preserving your life. And that idea, that moment, can override any of the commandments, any of the mitzvot in the Torah, whether it be the observance of Shabbat, whether it be kashrut, any of those can be overridden by the idea of pikuach nefesh, which is why we have changed our worship to live stream. We do not need a physical minyan to come together because of pikuach nefesh. For you at home, I'd like you to take this idea through a Jewish lens and through a secular lens. If you are one who really needs to observe Shabbat and really wants to go to shul or go to sanctuary, please instead pray by yourself or log on with us and pray virtually with us for pikuach nefesh. If you are someone who keeps kosher and certain foods are unavailable in the grocery stores, please consider moving away from kashrut for the time being in light of pikuach nefesh, in light of the preservation of yourself. Now that's the Jewish lens. In terms of the secular lens, we can use that in a way that reminds us that the obligations that we think we have to do, but really don't have to. CDC and everyone is really urging people not to go out, not to do certain acts, not to outside, not to fulfill obligations that you might think you have to. Please think of yourself and your family and others of pikuach nefesh, and the idea that maybe you don't have to go to the grocery store, or maybe you don't have to get your hair done, maybe you don't have to have that meeting. Things can wait in light of pikuach nefesh. So, and there are others who are willing to help. Restaurants are delivering and doing takeout. There's things you can order online. And people are being so generous in making sure that if there are those who can't leave their homes, they can pick up groceries for you. There are all kinds of alternatives, so please use that concept. The other concept I'd like to speak to you about today during this special message is a story from Leviticus Rabbah, that's the Midrash. And it says, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai taught this one. It says, it can be compared to people who were in a boat. Now, one of them took a drill and began to drill under his seat. And his fellow passengers said to him, why are you doing this? He said to them, why do you care? Am I not drilling under me? And they replied, because you are sinking the boat with us in it. Well, all of us right now, friends, are in the same boat. Coronavirus and other pandemics are the great equalizer. And not just in the ways of pikuach nefesh, that we should protect ourselves and our families, but really Judaism teaches that if you are ill or you have the possibility of spreading it, you're not just drilling under your own seat when you go out. So please stay at home, please stay safe, and know that your actions can affect other people. So there are those who are in our community who we don't know might be carrying it, those who are immunocompromised or have underlying conditions and could be at risk. Please limit those interactions, practice social distancing, and know that we are all in that boat together. And every action that we take affects other people. So, and then finally, I wanted to mention a quick reading of the book of Numbers in chapter 12. When Miriam was given leprosy, it says she was shut out of the camp for 7 days with leprosy, and the people did not march until Miriam was readmitted. In other words, we're not going anywhere without you. One person is quarantined, or when one person is stuck inside because of this, the community is going to wait for them to recover. Temple Israel is not going anywhere. We are not going to do anything that is going to leave people out. We are all in this together. Everything that we're going to do, we are either going to postpone until the CDC and the government deems that we can interact once again, or we're going to do it electronically via live stream. We'll make sure that everyone can find access to that. So please know that you're not missing anything. We're all in the same boat together, and we're all trying to take care of one another. So over these next few weeks, the future is unknown, but know that we at Temple Israel are thinking of all of our members, and please reach out to us. Reach out to me, reach out to the staff. If there is anything that you are worried about, if you need to speak about anything, any financial issues that you might have, there's lots of resources out there, and we are one of them. So please feel free to reach out to us and use us as that resource. We would hope to be, during this time, still the Jewish center of the greater Lafayette area. So wishing you all well. Please be safe. Please be healthy. And we hope to see you all virtually at 10 a.m. this Saturday for our Shabbat service, where we can all pray together virtually. Please know that you will not be praying alone, that we are all going to be praying together. Take care, and please contact us with any questions.